What's up, fellas? Got a loyal patient supporter that wants to know how the girl he's talking to, how to know if the girl he's talking to now may go back to her ex. All right, for us red pill guys over here, we hear something like that and we like, what kind of beta bullshit is this? But my red pill brothers got to understand the purple pill brothers, which are guys who want a relationship, is that he wants to know this because this lets him know how to proceed. See, guys, what the thing with red pill guys is, and why we're red pill, is because we can continuously see a woman, but we keep her at arm's length. So a red pill guy doesn't get some of the red pill guys don't get the purple pill guy, the relationship guy's plight, so to speak. Because the part of the reason when you decide to go purple pill is you're deciding to be emotionally vulnerable again. Okay? All right, guys? So as a red pill guy, you got to understand he wants to know, man, hey, man, before I let that bitch in, I need to know, is this a possibility of her? Because, guys, understand this, that when you deal with a woman that was with a guy for 8 years and they've been broke up less than a year, hell, it could be longer than that sometimes. That attachment runs deep, boy. And you get with her, say, y'all, she been broke up with her ex 9 months. You very damn well better believe this is a possibility. So while you red pill guys might say, oh, man, stop being a little bitch. But this shit matters because this is how guys get hurt. All right? I done had a girl back in my monogamous relationship seeking days go back and goddamn get with her ex and stuff. And I still remember that text. All right, guys? I still remember that text she sent me. Hey, just wanted to let you know, I know things have been progressing, but I just wanted to let you know why I was holding back. Me and my ex been talking. So I'm not saying we back together, but I just wanted you to know why I've been holding back. And I didn't have the wisdom and life experience that I got now. But I was just like, man, this bitch just seemed to be holding back. You just can't really explain. It's just like some. So before he go down that heartbreak that I went down, he wants to know all the signs, all right, before he opens up. Okay, guys, it's very important, man, because you never, as a purple pill guy, part of the reason going purple pill, you got to open up. All right, you got to open up. You got to let your guard down. Red pill guys, we got our guard up, so we shit on a question like this, and that's good for you. But for him, he want to know is to let his guard down. So let's get into that. All right, guys. Number one, guys, she's not opening up. Now, we shit on the emotional tampon and don't listen to a woman baggage and this, that, and the other. And I'm here to tell y'all guys now that a woman unloading her emotional baggage on you is a good sign. It's actually a good sign for the red pill guys who like rotations, right? If you just a pump and dump, then it don't really matter. But as a guy like me, I don't want a revolving door. I just don't want to sleep with the same woman, right? And I know I'm into more of a polyamorous lifestyle now, guys, but I'm still down with rotations. It's just not my first choice, right? So I'm still down with rotations. Like y'all guys know I like thick chicks. That don't mean I won't bust a skinny one down. That's not getting fucked up now. I said that's my preference. That don't mean I won't bust one open. Oh, I'll bust a petite bitch open. She just ain't my preference. So, just like a lot of you guys out there, you hear women talk, oh, every man got to be over 6'9", and every man got to make over 6 figures. That's a preference. Y'all guys, you short guys shouldn't be discouraged by that. Y'all get preference confused with a deal breaker, right? A lot of you guys, when you unemployed, you prefer to get a job with good benefits and a company card and an expense account and 6 months vacation. That's a preference. That don't mean your ass won't work for a job that ain't got those benefits, that ain't got no company car. That's just a preference. Okay? So, getting back to the talking point, before I start on my rambling spree again, oh boy, let me pull that motherfucker back in. I'll be talking about slaves in a minute. Let me walk it back. Let me walk it back a little bit. let's get back to the talking point. When you see a woman unloading her baggage on you, just know that's her way of opening up. If she's not, then she's unloading to somebody else. So part of a woman opening up, guys, there's a trust there. See, y'all guys don't understand the whole thing of opening up. There's a trust there. When a woman comes to you crying about her mama did this or her sister did this or her boss did this or that coworker, there's a trust there. What's the trust? There's a judgmental trust. See, guys, when we on YouTube say stuff or we open up to y'all guys, you better believe it's going to be some dickhead in the comments. Well, you should have did this, should have did that. Judgmental motherfucker, you. That's why you see a lot of YouTubers like to keep their personal lives, or smart enough to keep their personal lives to themselves. Because we already know, you put that shit on YouTube, you say, you let people know certain things, a little judgmental. When somebody come unload baggage to you, a woman, she's showing she trusts you, that you won't judge her. That you're a listening ear. There's a trust to that. Some of you guys know not to go tell certain people in your life, whether it be a brother, family member, friend, your girlfriend, whoever, certain shit, because you know it's going to be some kind of judgmental bullshit that's going to come behind it. That's why you don't tell them shit. You tell shit to who? To people who you know won't judge you. So when you see that, when she's opening up to you, she trusts you not to judge her, which is a sign that she's moved past her ex. Okay, guys, it's a sign. Don't mean she won't be sucking his dick next week. All right, I'm just saying this is all. Listen, guys, listen. Y'all guys see how a coach be coaching a team. Hey guys, I'm not going nowhere. I love this team. I love the city. I love everything about it. 2 weeks later, coach such and such has decided to sign for the play with coach the Michigan Wolverines. You be like, I be goddamn. He was just talking about how much he loved the kids and the campus and the atmosphere. And oh man, he didn't want to relocate his family. 2 weeks later, that son of a bitch signing with the Michigan Wolverines. Well, I be goddamn. What happened to the weather? I thought you said you love the weather. Well, goddamn. I guess $8 million a year. You just, the cold don't matter, do it, coach. See, guys, all this now, this helps. It don't mean she won't relocate to Michigan, okay? So these are signs, but just like a coach, a motherfucker move in the middle of the night. Say one thing, move around. All right, so this just helps. This ain't no guarantee. So if you get your heart broke, don't email me. I'm just giving you some signs that are good indicators. That was a good word. Indicators, not no guarantees. Indicators. All right. So there's just like a meteorologist. The meteorologist give you the weather. He just looking at shit, the graphs and shit. So these are indicators that it ain't gonna rain. If it rain 80%, don't fault me. I was just going off of the indicators. I got the seismograph and all this other bullshit, all this other weather bullshit. These are indicators, but I can't give you no guarantees. All right. Next, guys, not being vulnerable. So, guys, like I said, this is a trust. See, guys, y'all guys understand. And the same thing goes for you guys when I was just talking about being emotionally vulnerable. So being vulnerable, as with women, is about what? We go off of interest. When you show interest, when you guys show interest, you're making yourself vulnerable. Because what it does is you're saying, I trust you with this information not to use it against me. All right. Kind of like opposite of the police when they arrest you, right? So when a woman give you information that she likes you, she don't want you to hold it against her, right? Use it against her. When you give the police information, when they Mirandarize your ass, they tell you anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. When a woman gives you this information, lets you know she likes you, She letting you know, please don't. I trust you not to use against me. I told y'all the story of the girl who was blowing my phone up. I basically was done with her. I didn't want to fuck with her no more. She kept blowing my phone up, and I said, man, this bitch gonna suck my dick tonight. I went there to the restaurant. Still remember the restaurant. It's closed down now, but I still remember the restaurant. And I showed up. I sat down. She was with her friend, and I said right then and there in front of our friend, I said, you are going to suck my dick tonight. She shouldn't have trusted me with that information. See, I did just like the police. What she said and did, I used against her in a court of law. She should never let me know her interests like that. So yes, she sucked my dick. I made her swallow this, but I hadn't graduated to the other thing yet. And I don't want to say it because YouTube demonetizes the videos when I say that. I can say suck dick all day long and YouTube don't have a problem with it. YouTube said, I get that. We got to draw a line somewhere. So y'all OGs over here know what I'm talking about. I just want to say it. I don't want to get the video demonetized when I put it on YouTube in 2029. Okay? But getting back to the video, getting back to the topic, she lets you know, she tells you, she sends you, she texts you, hey, I've been thinking about you all day. Now, I'm talking about when she mean it. I do understand some women run game and don't mean it, running game and just, but I'm talking about the women who mean it. Whenever a girl shows you that, guys, she's making herself vulnerable. Now, just so you guys know, that girl I didn't like to fuck with. I was done with her. I would never use what a woman tells me, shows me her interest with a woman that I want for bad. Okay? I don't do that with women that I want. I didn't want that bitch. She wouldn't stop calling my phone, so she need to suck a lot of dick. See, the way I rationalize this, guys, is if I put my dick in her mouth, she'll shut the fuck up. That's how I rationalize it. Okay? But is she being vulnerable with you? Is she letting you know? Is she initiating contact? Is she giving you those drunken eyes? You know, like those. You know how a girl when she's like head over heels crazy about you and shit. Is she holding back? You don't see no interest indicators. We're indicators again. All right, next. She withholds intimate companionship. Now, you get companionship from a goddamn dog. I mean, I can get companionship from this plant right here. Yeah, companionship can be anything. I can buy a hamster, give me some companionship, gonna sit there and look at me. I want real companionship. This is why a cat can never be a dog. I don't want the companionship of a cat. I want the companionship of a dog. A dog let you know he love you. All the time, every day. A cat let you know he love you about once a week. He come around, he rub up against your leg once a week, then disappear. That's a cat for you. When a woman is opening herself up, she gives you that dog companionship. My fish give me companionship, like a cat. They don't give me that dog companionship. So if you got a woman that's there physically, but not there mentally, that's a sign. A woman should be like a dog with you. Let me clean this up for some motherfuckers. Get what I'm saying. Y'all guys get what I'm saying. I know, like a dog with you. Y'all guys get what I'm saying. She should be all over you. You should know. If she treats you like she's a cat, she's not opening up. See, guys, this that intimate companionship that a dog gives you, that's a bonding. That's bonding. That's why we feel so bad when our dog die. When a cat die, you damn near just pick that motherfucker by the leg and just fling it out the goddamn door. I mean, I'm sorry, cat lovers. I know y'all probably love y'all cat too, but it ain't the same as a dog. I'm sorry. It's not. And I do understand there are some compassionate cats, more than others. But y'all guys know that motherfucker I'm talking about. That motherfucker you don't see but every 4 days. That son of a bitch. That cat. I ain't talking about the real, there's some affectionate cats. I ain't talking about that motherfucker. I ain't talking about the motherfucker that be in the bed with y'all all the time. I'm talking about that motherfucker you don't see that, you know you ain't gonna see that motherfucker for 4 days. Even when that motherfucker, you put food out, that motherfucker still don't come around till your ass go. You done had that motherfucker 8 years and that motherfucker still peek at your ass like you trying to kill him or something. That son of a bitch. Been feeding that son of a bitch for 7, 8 goddamn years and he's still looking at you like you a stranger. So she's withholding intimate companionship, not that little cat, daring spirit. Next, guys, she's not investing in you. She's investing in you. All right. I guess is how you want to say if I phrase the question, right? If you want to say signs that she might go back to her ex, then she's not investing in you. All right. So investing, guys, is when you invested into somebody, what are you doing? You're showing them your value. You're essentially selling yourself to them as into why they should keep you around long term. All right. When I tell you guys to show women your value and stuff, that's because you want to keep her around long term. Who the hell shows a bitch you want to fuck from the club one time some value? You don't care if you want to keep her around. This is exactly why when you go to a job, you have to complete a probationary period. They don't want to invest that time and headache into signing you up for all these goddamn benefits when they ain't even sure if they want to keep your ass around for 2 weeks. That's why you have to go through a probationary period. When a woman is not investing into you with her energy and stuff like that, she's not trying to sell herself to you. And with this whole value thing, guys, I'm talking about, I've been hearing this word thrown around a lot lately. Let me explain some with value. Showing value is not about showing the value of you as a human being. We're all valuable to somebody, to our loved ones, right? To ourselves. It's the value you can bring to their lives. So a homeless man has value, right? He has value. His mother loves him. Somebody loves him. Somebody cares. He has value as a human being. If it's no more than his value being reproduction, something. He has a value to something, right? To the something, right? The point is, what value do you bring to me? It's not about show your value as a human being. I'm quite sure you are valuable. How valuable you are to me. So when you guys get dumped by a girl, it's not that you're not a valuable man. It's that you didn't bring value to her. You could be a billionaire and still not bring value to somebody. You see where I'm going with that? So when a woman is not invested into you, she hasn't been sold as in she wants to keep you around long term yet. So she don't want to expend that energy to sell herself to you. All right, guys. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Well, it won't be for me because I would always want to do the best job that I possibly can, right? But it'd be sort of like a one-off job, right? Or you know what? Let me speak in y'all terms since everything is sex with y'all. It'll be like a girl you fucking on vacation, right? Is you really gonna try to like put it down real good or something with a girl that you know this is just a vacation sex and she got a boyfriend back home and you probably never gonna see the bitch again? You just gonna try to get yours and not really care. Opposed to a girl that you like, man, I wanna keep fucking this bitch, so I'm gonna really try to do a good job. That's a better way of explaining it. Lastly, guys, she brings him up a lot. Good or bad. So just because she's shitting on him does not change the fact that she's still thinking about him. So even if she says, oh, my ex, he was such a shithead, he never took me, it still don't matter. She's still bringing him up. She's still bringing him up. And I'm not even saying that it don't even come in the context of what y'all are talking about. Maybe it fits the situation, right? But that should let you know she's still thinking about him. So if you guys are not seeing all of this or any of this, then you should, as a purple guy, please keep your guard up. Do not let your guard down until you seeing all these signs. She has to be investing in you. She has to not be mentioning him once a year in the context of something, I guess. Because like even with the chick that I've been dating up here for this long period of time, maybe we see something on TV or something, and I'll be like, oh, that bitch in New York, she used to do that or whatever. And I ain't thinking about that bitch. But it's like once a year we watching something that brings it up or something like this right here, right? So in that context, yeah. But I'm talking about if you seeing this all the time, once a month or something, she's still thinking about him. So you know what that tells me? If he wants her back, she might take him back. But maybe he watches AMS videos and he knows I gotta goddamn wait till she call me first, so she gonna suck a whole lot of dick. All right, guys. So these are the signs to let you know if she might go back to her ex. Shout out to my purple pill guys, and I'll get back with you guys later.